We're back with part 2 of the sound system installation, and this time it's in the yellow thing. So I have the two Pioneer subwoofers laying right here, I got the box right there, and then I got the other thing right here. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to vacuum the boot real quick because the boot is very dirty. And I just want to maybe put that one steel in the boot so that that's just like some support for the box, because at the moment there's no support at all. But then I still have to mount 2 amplifiers on at the back. I have to do everything at the back, and then once that's done, then the car is done. Then we can like actually drive around with the car, and then we still have to install the taillights, which is laying right there, and we still need to install that hook right there. That's the hook I was actually talking about. Let me show you guys. So this is the initial hook I was talking about. I broke off the thread here right at the bottom, which is right here, and then the ball clips in this groove right there. You guys can see right there. It clips in that groove right there, and then you just tighten up the nut and you just clip it back in. I have to put one rubber on here once again this hole. So once everything is clipped up, then we'll be ready to go, because now at the moment I just put the car in reverse in front and I reverse the car in. Very easy, and the car starts up perfectly fine. The car's gears goes in perfectly fine, and Keegan will be able to drive the car from now on. Let's get started. Now that we actually got the boot nice and clean, you guys can see there how nice and neat the boot actually looks. And we got the steely here underneath with the board. We got just like a normal steely. I just took one of the steelies that I actually bought with a tire on, just to put in the back, just in case we get a flat one day. But for now, this will have to do, because unfortunately this wheel was in the back of the car. If any of you guys have 13 tires laying around, or have a steely with a tire laying around for me for a spare wheel, please to contact me, please to comment down below, or hit me up on my Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram right down here if you guys are willing to help me out for a spare wheel. Keegan them already started with the subwoofer. Keegan, are you done?
I'm done.
Oh, this one is done. This one is done quick. So now we need to install the 2 amplifiers. I'm really not sure if I have splits. Like it's like one RCA goes to 2. I need 2 of that splits. I'm just gonna double check if I actually have splits. Unfortunately, if I don't have 2 splits, I'll just be connecting up the subwoofers, and I'll still be running the 6x9s on the front loader. But for now, I'm just gonna get the amplifier in, get everything mounted up, get everything nice and tidy, and we can start installing the subwoofers. Simple as that. Very easy, very basic install. I'm definitely sure that monoblock right there will be pushing these subwoofers to perfection. Like to perfection. Yeah, to perfection. And then we still have that one right there. You're supposed to pump the 6x9s. And like I previously mentioned, I already got the mids installed right there. I couldn't put on the covers because unfortunately you guys can see right here, the window winder actually like rubs against the speaker a little bit, but not a lot, so it can actually go past. I'm satisfied with that. But just gonna clean out the rest of the car after this is done. But that's our last priority at the moment. First priority is to get the amplifier mounted to the seat and to get the wiring tidy. I'm starting off with the installation of the monoblock alone. So what you need to do, you obviously need to connect up the power, the remote, as well as the ground. Then you just connect up the RCAs as well. But I got 2 pair of splits here somewhere. It's laying, oh, there's it laying right there. I got 2 pair of splits. So this is a split. Is when you split one RCA into 2. If it makes sense, like if you plug in 1, then it becomes 2. So I only have one pair of RCAs laid in the car right here, which is laying right here, because this front loader only takes 2 RCA inputs. So I will be splitting them, and hopefully the splits actually work, because I'm not sure if they work. All I did right now is that I slide it in the amplifier here at the bottom, if you can see right there, and you just slide it in at the bottom, and you just tie them up here on top. So then the amplifier will be nice and tight to the seat. Just make sure of that. And then the other amplifier I'll be mounting to the seat right here. Hopefully everything will work out, because I'm literally using scrap, not scrap, but like leftover wires and stuff like that to connect up two amplifiers. I'm going to show you guys today how to connect up two amplifiers. You're running all the wires running from one amplifier to the other amplifier. You usually get like a split where you like split the power into a unit, and it splits into two, and you can connect it up to both amplifiers. But I just run it from the one amplifier to the other one. I don't know what everyone has to say about that, but this is how I do it, and it's pretty safe for me if you do it neat enough and the wires aren't touching each other, if it makes sense like that. I really feel that the car looks super neat. I'm not gonna lie, like the car, I'm really proud of myself for actually like cleaning out the boot, because it looks nice and neat. No lies. Yeah, the thing is very blurry. But I'm gonna start mounting on that amplifier. I'm gonna mount on the other amplifier right here, and I'll update you guys when I'm gonna start putting on the earth, the power, and the remote wire to both amplifiers. What I'll be doing first, I'll be connecting the remote wire, the ground, and the power wire from the secondary amplifier. So meaning this amplifier will be the slave of that. That will be the master, and this will be the slave, if it makes sense in like, yeah, sound like language. Anyways, meaning this amp will draw power from that amp, and that amp will get power by the battery. That's the simple explanation for it. So I'll be connecting up wires to this amplifier first, then I'll be running it to that one, and then from that one I'll be running it to those wires laying right there. I got everything sorted out right now. So all I did was I grounded this amplifier on its own ground right there, and that amplifier is grounded on its own ground right there. But I just took the remote wire from there till there, and from there it's running all the way to the front loader. Then I took the power from there, from that amplifier to that amplifier right there, and from there it's running all the way down to the battery, through the fuse and to the battery. Just note, guys, you guys need to do this 100% correctly, because if you don't, then it might cause some problems in your car, if I can state it like that. It looks kinda neat, I guess. I'm gonna get it a little bit neater than what it is at the moment, when I'm near to finishing everything off. But for now, I'm just gonna try and test everything out and see if it actually works. The main goal is to check if this amplifier works right there, because it has like a small earth problem. So I'm just gonna double check on that amplifier real quick and see if it actually goes on.
Many minutes later.
I tested out the two amplifiers and both got on, so that's a good sign. So I'm just gonna connect up the subwoofer right now. I still need to get some wires for the two 6x9s, because the current wires on the 6x9s is the one coming from the front loader, so I'll just be taping that up and be laying some new wires for the 6x9s. But I'll give you guys a full summary once I'm done with the entire sound system, because I still need to install the taillights and that bracket thing right there to get this car going for the night, and at this rate I'm getting nowhere. So I'm gonna update you guys as soon as I'm done with the sound system. Just to give you guys an update, I actually got the taillights in, I got the sub in, I got the amp in, I got the monoblock in as well. But the only thing I couldn't do is that because the front loader is such a bad quality front loader, I couldn't connect up the 6x9s to the 2-channel, because it gives like an interference noise. So I just left the 2-channel in the car. Whenever I'm going to do an upgrade on the front loader, or more known as the radio. But for now I'm just running the 6x9s from the front loader as well as the mids from the front loader, and the only thing connected up to an amplifier are the subwoofers. But I'm gonna give you guys just a small look and how the setup looks in the car. Just a smaller because it was quite a lot of effort to get the grounding properly on the amplifier, more known as the monoblock. So I'm just going to show you guys a little sneak peek on how it looks. It's not very tidy though, but it's getting late and I just want to get the job finished so that I can sort a few other things out tomorrow with this car. But at the same time I actually got the taillights fitted as well. So check this out. The taillights look simply amazing on the car, no lies. Like, guys can see it from this distance, but I really think this is going to be super illegal. I think most of you guys mentioned I should have actually kept open the reverse light as well as the indicator light. I think that I actually should have done that, but the thing is, and I hope you guys understand this, is that I never knew it's gonna be like this. I just thought like spraying everything over is just gonna like get the entire light a little bit darker, but this time that wasn't the case. But although the light looks super nice, check it out, like damn. And then if you check the inside of the car, this is the setup at the moment, so you guys can see both amplifiers are very stable. And then we got both subwoofers right here, and you guys can see the wiring is a bit of a mess down there, but everything is sorted. And all I need to do is just to install that piece of part laying right there. I'm gonna take you guys through that step by step, and I'm just gonna show you guys where it's situated, because it's very difficult to film below the car, and you guys didn't know where it actually is situated in one of my previous videos, because I replaced some bushings around that bracket thing right there, which was part of the linkage bushing kit. So I'm just gonna put that one on, and then hopefully this car will be going into gear. I can add up the car and the car will be perfectly fine, and the car will be done for the night. Only thing I think I might be doing, I'll just be vacuuming the car, but that's all for now.
A few moments later.
So when I was talking about this specific part here at the back, it's very difficult to actually tell you guys what it was, but I was specifically talking about this arm here at the back. So at the bottom it actually broke off, so all I need to do, I need to take out this rubber right here, put it in the new arm, remove this thing right here, and it has a clip here at the bottom. So you just clip out the clip, you pull this out, you pull the arm out because it's already loosened at the bottom, and you just put the new arm back in, and then yeah, I can start off with everything from that point on. And I just need to jack up the car, get the ball on once again, and then from there I can finish the job off very easy. So it's a very easy way to install this, but I'm going to install this quick and I'll give you guys an update when I'm done. Just to compare the two to you guys, this is the broken one. It doesn't want to focus at all, but I'm just talking about this rubber here on top. This rubber I need to remove and put it on the new one, but you guys can see right there, it's broken off. But if you put it next to the new one, you can see there in front, it's broken off, and there's still thread. And that's the only part I actually needed. I just needed a little bit of thread because in the previous one I actually broke off thread with a nut because I think it got too warm or something. I have no idea, or the nut or something was spoiled. But I still managed to get a nut on for like a month. But when I replaced the rubbers, after that it didn't want to go on anymore, so I had to buy a new one. Not a new one, but a new second-hand one. Warren, I'm really grateful for it. You saved my ass so many times, and these were one of the times. So now I just need to remove this rubber right here and put it in this hole right here, and then I can start reassembling everything. I was initially referring to this nut right here, which I actually broke off. So you guys can see there's a lot of thread left, and what happened is that when I went to go stuck with the car, is that ball right there, which the nut is holding to that arm I just bought by Warren, that ball fell off. So the nut broke off and the ball fell off, and that's the reason why I wasn't able to get any gears. But now that everything is back on, I should be able to get all the gears, and to be honest, I think the gears are like at the best stage it ever was, like in my ownership of this car. Like I could get like first gear just like by just putting the first gear in, and all the other gears. Just first gear obviously has a little bit of a technique to it, but for now I greased up the ball a little bit. So note, whenever you do this, you have to grease up the ball a little bit. Job well done. because we got a lot of things sorted today. We got the sound system sorted today, we got the gears sorted today, and we got the taillights fitted as well. So that's a big thumbs up. Guys, you guys need to drop me a like for today because it's been exhausting, and the video before this was shot in the same day, and I installed the sound system in the under, which is the previous video. So guys, double thumbs up. Success, success, success. She's idling, ladies and gentlemen, she's idling. Idling perfectly fine, all the gears are going in smoothly. Let me put on the lights for you guys can see how the lights look at the rear end of the car. Not too bad, eh? It actually looks kinda nice at night, to be honest. Not too bad. I just need to replace one of the bulbs right there because one of the number plate bulbs is a little bit, yeah, it's not shining at all. So I need to replace that bulbs, but everything is as far very, very good. And the sound system is playing amazing. Unfortunately, I don't have a non-copyright song on this memory stick right here, but everything worked out perfectly today for this yellow thing, and I'm so grateful for that. Like, I'm literally so grateful for that. Not gonna lie, literally so grateful. Hear to that, listen to that motor. Listen right there. Simply amazing. Woo! I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like, we got a lot of progress with the car today, and we're working in a very tight space because you guys can hear it's raining outside, and well, this garage is a little bit warmer than the other garage, and it's nice and spacious as well at the moment, so I can actually work on a car in this garage, and it's nice. Look here, I'm very comfortable. I can walk around the entire car, and there's no problem at all. So we got a lot sorted tonight, and like, okay, I'm not really fond of the taillights now, seeing it on the car, I'm gonna be completely honest, but it will have to do for the time being, and I am gonna replace it, so stop with the negative comments. I will replace it soon. And yeah, I just need to get some cash to replace it though. But we got the beat, the sound system is playing a so I'm not gonna lie. Like, the car is really starting to live up to its full potential, and I really need to get myself a new front loader for the car because the front loader is demolishing every single sound in the car. If I could upgrade my front loader, I could definitely run the 6x9s off the 2-channel, but I also need 2 new 6x9s because the 6x9s is messed up. But for now, good job. We got the Honda system sorted, we got this car system sorted, we got the gear sorted on this car, and we got the taillights fitted. That's a massive achievement for one day. But guys, thanks for watching today's video. Please do like and please subscribe to my channel. Please do comment down below what you guys thought of today's video. The car is a little bit of a mess, and I need to get this car out of the garage because the Honda is sleeping here tonight here in this garage. But guys, remember, stop racing. Kustoms.